were still going on in and around New Orleans. 3 days after the storm, 3 days after the storm, all that was happening. And it's still going on even today on this weekend.
Let's get to the better side of Mother Nature.
Now to a place that's a little bit more uplifting, a little bit more fun, 100 miles up the road from Tampa.
Yeah, we're talking about Rainbow Springs pumps about 461 million gallons of crystal clear water every single day.
Yeah, it's a one-day trip to a state park. It has camping, snorkeling, a lazy river. Terry Tomlin has more in this everyday adventure.
Sure, I know it's hot, but we're up here on the Rainbow River where the water is 72 degrees every day of the year. We're going to take a little float down this beautiful spring run, 5 miles from the headwaters to the Withlacoochee River, an adventure that just can't be beat. Rainbow River and Springs, a pristine system about 2 hours north of Tampa, has nearly 6 miles of gin-clear water just waiting for swimmers, snorkelers, and inner tube riders eager to cool off. Now, on a typical summer day, it gets pretty crowded up here on KP Hole, but we have Darry Jackson from Bill Jackson's Shop for Adventure in Pinellas Park to give us the skinny.
The deal is, get here by 8 o'clock when they open. By 9 o'clock, it's too late. So on a Saturday, Sunday, you get here at 9, you probably won't be able to get a place to park, and they close the park.
Now, this is not like any other river in Florida. There's some special rules here. You have to watch what you do, and you can only bring certain things on the river.
The rules are, it's pretty cool because the river is very clear. I mean, this is the clearest river I know of. But the deal is you can't bring anything that you will throw away, such as a water bottle. If you bring a water bottle, it needs to be a bottle like a bicycle water bottle, you know, something you're going to wash and reuse. You just got to be careful that nothing you have can be disposable.
So this is a leave no trace river.
It is.
At its best. But, you know, all Florida waterways should be leave no trace.
It should be. You can't find a more beautiful river than Rainbow River, and that's because of the rules they have.
The headwaters are a semicircle spring with 4 main boils. Just 14 feet at its deepest, the river features public swimming access at Rainbow Springs State Park in Dunellen. So this should be a lot of fun. It's going to take us a couple hours maybe to get up to the head springs.
Yeah, the head springs about 1.5 miles up. We talked about the head springs, but there are hundreds and hundreds of springs here. There are small sand boils that come up, and they're just the size of your finger. So just be a small spring coming up out of the sand. There'll be some cracks and crevices along the way you'll see. I mean, you'll see hundreds of springs, although there's like maybe 4 just really beautiful, magnificent springs too, though.
The water remains a constant 72 degrees, so it's a place perfectly suited to summer. Snorkelers and scuba divers who drift with the gentle current may see fossils and stone tools left by the area's first inhabitants. These items are part of the preserve and protected by law. Boy, was that a lot of fun. Just 2 hours drive north of Tampa, you'll find the Rainbow River. 72 degrees year-round. What a great way to cool off. Until next time, I'm Terry Tomlin with your Everyday Adventure.
Oh, it's beautiful. You know, you can find Terry's past adventures on our website. Just go to abcactionnews.com and search Everyday Adventures. And coming up, wildlife officials on the Treasure Coast have a marine mystery on their hands this morning. This is a sad and unusual sight that washed ashore yesterday.
That wasn't the only shock for people enjoying beaches over the weekend. This time it was a predator mysteriously showed up, now has a beach shut down.